Welcome to our channel. Today we will tell you about one of the most grandiose and heroic episodes of the Second World War, the Dnieper landing operation. Since the summer of 1943, the Red Army planned to liberate Ukraine from the German invaders. Some 2,650,000 Soviet soldiers and officers were involved in the operation. The operation began on 25 September 1943. It took about 3 months to prepare it. The preparation of the operation required extensive planning and coordination. Numerous exercises and drills were conducted to anticipate and work through all possible contingencies to ensure successful mission accomplishment. The battle itself involved 163 divisions, 58 of which were armored divisions. Military engineers created elaborate defenses, while artillery and aviation continued continuous bombardment to provide cover for the advancing forces. Overcoming the Dnieper River was one of the most difficult stages. The Dnieper was 500 to 1,600 meters wide and 4 to 12 meters. The Soviets managed to build more than 700 bridges and crossings in just a few days. This made it possible to significantly speed up movement and ensure stable supply lines. Using experienced sappers and engineering units, the troops rapidly overcame natural obstacles and fortified enemy lines. 200,000 German soldiers and their allies tried to stop the Soviet advance. The preparation of the operation required extensive planning and coordination. Numerous exercises and drills were conducted to ensure the successful execution of the mission. Soviet aviation flew more than 32,000 sorties in support of the offensive. Coordination between ground forces and aviation achieved important tactical and strategic advantages, accelerating the Soviet advance and contributing to the success of the overall offensive. The Soviet troops advanced to a depth of up to 450 kilometers. The breakthrough to such a great depth made it possible to significantly change the strategic situation at the front, destroying the enemy's plans and defensive lines. The cost of this heroic advance was the loss of over 400,000 killed and wounded on the Red Army side. The losses on the German side totaled about 350,000 killed, wounded, and taken prisoner. About 12,000 tanks and self-propelled artillery units and 13,000 pieces of field artillery were involved in the Dnieper landing operation. The Red Army used about 4,000 aircraft for air support. During the operation, about 500,000 square kilometers of Ukrainian territory was liberated, which includes major cities such as Kiev, Dnipropetrovsk, Zaporozhye, and Cherkasy. The Dnieper landing operation was one of the largest and most successful strategic operations of World War II. In commanding all these operations, Zhukov displayed strategic skill and the ability to make decisive and timely decisions. After this grandiose operation, the Red Army confidently continued its offensive to the west, liberating more and more territories from Nazi occupation. Thank you for your attention. Subscribe to our channel and put likes to not miss new videos about the great battles of the Second World War.